Hey folks, how's it going? Hey folks, how's it going? Cool, we've got a chat. Hey Lego freak, Lego Train Lover 200, Carter Blaster 25, Captain Nycraft. Hopefully you can hear me. Carter Blaster. Yep, you can hear me. That's good. Cool. So I just need to confirm, is everything working? I need a yes in chat just to say I think you can. But this is all good. Broadway Junction for life. Nice. I got this today. Also got the cargo train today, the new one. But I thought I was going to do a review and everything, and I would do that. But I would also have done an unboxing and everything. But I figured since we can do a live stream, we can unbox it together and have a look. I know some of you in the USA, it says sort of like August before you're going to get it, so yeah, I'm surprised I got this a week early as well. The local toy store that I went to had it on the shelves and I could buy it, so we'll go through this. We'll have a look at everything, find out about the power functions and everything like that. I've got batteries for it. I hope I've got some AAAs and I've got some AA's, so we should see it work a bit, but I don't know whether I'll actually get it running on a full bit of track, but we'll see it working for a bit. So so Captain Nycraft, how's it going? I'll just go through the chat and make sure I get most of you that are here anyway. So so we've got Justin's Trains. Hang on, I'll start at the top. So Lego and Train Lover 200, Lego Freak, Carter Blaster 25, Captain Nycraft, Justin's Trains, Daniel Contreras, the cool man. I'm probably going to go through a few people a few times. Broadway Junction for Life, Titanium J52, Patrick Slawney, and Flap Bean. Okay, my microphone's doing some weird things, so hang on. Okay. David Clancy. So welcome to this live stream of and an unboxing and sort of like a live build of the new passenger train 60197, which is the new 2018 train. The last train that Lego released was sort of over 3 years ago, and that was the heavy haul train. So this is sort of a big deal, really, isn't it? And the cargo train's there as well, but I'm going to do this. It's 11:30 at night for me, so it's a bit of a late one, but it's a new Lego train. I'm excited. I know lots of other people are excited as well. So that's the front of the box, as you can see. Have a look at the back of it as well. We've got some pictures there. It is a blue and yellow train. People have compared it to the Eurostar train. It does look fairly similar. We'll have a look. Whoa, okay. And this, of course, is the new power function system as well. So I'll try and put this somewhere so anyone joining can hear. Let's see if we can balance it on Dunkton. I think that's in shot. That's good. So, right, what do we get? We've got this new power functions. I don't know what they're calling it. Power functions 2. I haven't really read. It's powered up, they've got. So I'll assume it's called powered up. Could be wrong. And this is the controller, smaller than the old controller by the looks of it. It's got a green button on it. We've got 2 red buttons in the middle, and a sort of a plus and a minus for more power and less power. So you know that's a change. That's smaller. I haven't got a. I'm looking around to see if I can find a an old power functions controller to compare it to, and nope, I don't. So we'll get on with having a look at the actual train. So there's the 2 power functions, and it looks like it's going to take AAA batteries by the looks of it, I'm guessing. Yeah, AAA batteries. So 6 AAA batteries, that's the battery box, and there are no indicators on here, so we'll open that up in a bit. There you go. We've got curves, 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 and curves. So that's going to be sort of the full circle of curves we get. And I've got 4 straights in here. So There you go. I'm trying to, I'll try and keep an eye on the chat and build at the same time. It's just me doing it though, so if I miss anything, then well, I'll try and catch up with the chat as well. Also, I need to add, just going to try and add some, I'm trying to add some more people to help me with the chat, just to moderate it. So I don't know whether that changes, whether you have to rejoin the chat just to get added, but we'll see. So Lego Freak, you should be a moderator now. I know you moderate for Bricks Art, so. Okay, Daniel Contreras, yes, I'm going to try and do an actual proper formal review, but I thought it would be good fun just to do a live stream of the build, so then you can ask questions about it, and if I don't know now, I can sort of go away and we'll find out, and then it means that you've, well, with your help, hopefully it'll be a full review, you know, with your questions and everything like that. So we'll go through how many bags. So I've got this bag, it's got the front of the train, just there. So that's one bag, it's not numbered though, it's the sort of odds and ends. Got bag number one. Oh, bag number one, so that's one bag. Oh, a new motor. It's got, okay, it looks like fairly, slightly different to the old Power Functions motor. I'll get it out of the packet in a bit, and definitely a different connector. So there's one, got bag three there. Let's have a look. That must be bag two. We've got bag two. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 bags, as well as the instructions and sticker sheet here. The light's catching it a bit funny, isn't it? There we go. I'll try and angle it like that. So, cool. So let's have a look. Okay, so train spotting Katera that, I guess I'm not pronouncing that correctly, I know, but so I'll call you train spotting if that's okay. So he just says the set is very nice. Its only disadvantage is that it doesn't have a second loco. Yeah, so it in order to get a complete train with this passenger train, unlike the last one, 60051, which had sort of like a front and back locos, it's just got a front, one loco and then 2 carriages, and then you'd need to buy another train in order to do it. And well, for me it was, I think it's, I don't think this has got a price tag on it actually, but I think it's £119.99. So we've got the sticker sheet there. Ooh, nice, pretty sort of blue and grey, a few stickers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instruction manuals. Instruction manual number 1, small station. So that's pretty similar to the other passenger trains we've ever had, sort of like the red passenger train or the last passenger train. 2 is the powered loco, as is number 3. So I want to at least get through those ones on this live build, and then 4 and 5 are for carriages. So whether these build one carriage or the carriages are actually different, I don't know. That's interesting. Oh, okay, one looks like it's a passenger and the other one looks like it's got a sort of a cafe in it, or what do you call a cafe on a train? It's a different name, isn't it? Okay, Naders Mox, hey man, nice, good to join, and yeah, good to see you here. Okay, yes, train spotting Katera says a tip from me. Okay, yeah, he's just saying when you put a sticker on, just use something sharp to put something on. It's just, I suppose you can always use something just to help place a sticker and everything. I kind of use my fingers and my fingernails and everything like that. So yeah, Christian and Harry, do you think the train is similarity to the Euro train as far as the colour and style. Yeah, it is kind of in that style, isn't it? I don't think it's as streamlined, like the Euro stars and everything are a bit more pointy, which is the really technical term, isn't it? I don't know, it's not really, but yeah, this one looks a slightly yeah, it's not as sort of streamlined looking, but I can certainly see it's a similar kind of colour, isn't it? The blue and the yellow. Right, I'm going to put these, this is the carriage instructions, I'm just going to put them behind me. We'll start with the little station, since that's number one, and we'll go from there, and then the sticker sheet I'll put over here as well. No doubt at some point I'll forget where I've put those, and then someone will have to remind me, but yeah. So we've got 2 and 3, we'll build the station, and then we'll go from there. So bag number one, if I make these, try and stack these other bags over here. This is quite incredible. This is the first, the video that really launched this channel was the heavy haul train, sort of 3 years ago. It's taken 3 years for them to make another train, although they did do the Christmas one. I know I keep forgetting the Christmas one, but it's a winter village one rather than a city one, so forgive me if I that's that. So right, when I do the review and everything, I'll do proper speak on sort of like how many minifigs and stuff, but we'll go through it, and by the end of it hopefully we'll know. So yeah, on this passenger train you get an oval of track, 4 straights, a full circle, and then station, and of course the engine as well. Right, okay, I need a straight, I need a bit of straight track. Ah, it's Romanian, okay. Oh, okay, I should learn Romania's royal city then. I'm just reading a comment from Trainspotting Gutierrez Arges. I'll apologise to any Romanian people watching this. It's probably terrible pronunciation. So I'm going to try and focus on building. I will keep to the chat and everything and make sure I'm reading it. But if you're watching this and it's not the live stream, then you'll be able to see the live chat anyway. I'm not going to edit it or anything like that, so you'll get all the mistakes that I make to watch again and again and again. Oh, and if you like the t-shirt, there is DunksterBricks merch now for sale. Yes, hopefully the link's in the description of the video. This is I'm flying solo tonight. I have no help, so forgive me if it goes a bit pear-shaped sometimes. Right, so just building a little signal to go by the platform, the little platform. This is so cool. I've been waiting for this for. I haven't actually read up much on it. I didn't read the rumours. I kind of deliberately stayed away from the rumours and all this lot. So I kind of wanted to experience opening it and just enjoying it as I went. So it tells you to build the full oval of track. I don't have space here. I've got my laptop here as well, and it's a smaller table, so you'll forgive me if I don't build the full oval of track. You will see it running and stuff in the review when I do it. I might run it around Dunkton with a disclaimer saying you don't get Dunkton when you buy the train, but yeah, the small station that we get with a passenger train is pretty similar size, I think, to previous passenger trains that we got. It just means the minifigures, oh, I've missed a bit. The minifigures have somewhere so they can actually catch the train. Although last time, I think on the 60051, if you had the station at a certain point in the oval, the train actually hit the station and everything, so it was kind of the front stuck out a bit too much. Which wasn't really an issue, to be fair, was it? Okay, Lachlan Foster says, yeah, so favourite trains of mine that I run are Emerald Knight and the Horizon Express. I know lots of people like the Emerald Knights, so in the various different colours that I've done them, they are nice engines. The Horizon Express especially is a really nice looking engine. Maybe they'll give us another Creator engine soon, who knows. I think the Harry Potter Express is coming out soon as well, isn't it? So you don't get a train for ages and ages and ages, and then they release like 3 all at once. It's not like public transport at all, is it? Oh, this sticker's gonna go on wonky, I think. Oh, it's it's like 11:30. Yeah. Well, there's the sticker on it. It's kind of a bit wonky, but it'll do. Right, so this is, oh, there's another bit and another sticker. So this is just a little, the sort of like the train network map. Goes in. Right, there's the, man, I'm losing stickers already. Here we go. You watch this build get worse and worse as it goes, as I get more tired. So I'm running out of caffeine power. So there's just a little sign there. Okay, next page. Goes this way round and goes there. Okay, so Lachlan Foster is asking what the difference between power up and power functions is. Now, I believe it's Bluetooth, and there's going to be some other differences, and by the look of the box there's an app you can download to sort of your tablet or your phone, your smartphone and stuff like that. I don't know much about it yet because I haven't really looked at it yet, so this is me discovering it just like you, really. So there you go. But there are definitely different connectors on it, and it looks like well, the battery's different. It looks like the receiver and the with power functions you had an infrared receiver and that plugged into the battery, and then the IR receiver also plugged into the motor, and it was the IR receiver that sort of like received everything in its line of sight, whereas Bluetooth you won't have the sort of line of sight problem, at least. And the battery and the receiver, it looks like it's all one box, so it's a lot more compact, but it's not reverse, it's not backwards compatible by the looks of it. So I really hope they do a rechargeable version, a rechargeable battery version of this, because it's AAA batteries. But all my trains are running on power functions, the original. At the moment I have no intention of changing it, it'd just be too expensive. But yeah, so maybe now's a good time to buy more rechargeable batteries from Lego before they stop them. But I think power functions is just sort of where it's integrated into lots of other sets as well, isn't it? Really, you can use it with Technic, and you can use it with Creator, the Ferris wheels and the fairground stuff and everything like that. Have I done this wrong? I've done this wrong. That's great, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Talking, reading chat. I'm making mistakes already. Okay, so I've got some leftover pieces which are just some small studs. So this, got a guy with a satchel bag. Okay, so that's bag one. Got the small station. Got the guy with the glasses. Bit of track and a signal. So that is bag number one. We've got that over with, and now we are on to the locomotive, the first bag of the locomotive. Go. Just take a drink of water. Hey James Box, how's it going? Good to have you, man. Welcome to the live stream. I'll just see if there's anyone else joined. Eric Matt, okay. Hopefully that's a spelling mistake, but we'll see. So Lego needs to make more steam engines like the Emerald Knight. Yes, Justin's trains. More steam trains like the Emerald Knight would be welcome. I think the Harry Potter engine is looking good actually compared to the last one. It's actually got sort of like some decent sized wheels and everything like that. So and who else? Cool Kid Bricks. Oh, Cool Kid Bricks. Use the edge of the brick separator to apply stickers. That is a good idea. That is good. Okay. Okay, yeah. Right, yeah, any of the power-up sort of controls we'll try and work out. Once I've built this, I'll put some batteries in the battery box and we'll see, try and set it up and see how it works just with the first initial locomotive. So Titanium J52 just says he's sorting bricks while he watched the stream. Good to have you, dude. Yeah, Patrick Slawney, I hope you can put power functions in the Hogwarts train. I'm sure there'll be a way to do it somehow. Yeah, well, we'll find out. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure we'll work out a way of motorising it, whatever they do. But yeah, if I'm going funny, my microphone is kind of poking me in the chest a bit. Feels odd. So apologies if the sound's going a bit funny, but yeah, just tell me if something goes on. Ethan Whitey Nike, can you give me a shout out? I just did. Hey dude, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you with us. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so right, this is telling me to add power functions. This is where I need to find a screwdriver and everything, which I have. I have my Swiss Army. I'm just gonna find some batteries. They're just behind the camera because I forgot them. So this is where I start knocking things over, which, yeah, anyway. Oh. Oh, I'm back and nothing fell apart. It's brilliant. Okay. Right, got my brick separator, so I will try the brick separator method in a bit. That's all good. Here we go. Right, so these are the instructions. So it's just telling me to add batteries to things. So let's have a look and see. So it looks like, oh, it's 4 batteries in the controller, and that used to be 3 AAA batteries. So that's different, that's changed, so it needs more power. But I've always found in the, oh, this is where the screwdriver's too big. Maybe. Yeah. Oh no, maybe I can get away with it. I don't think I can. So yeah, that's, I've always found that the batteries in the controllers last for ages and ages and ages. Just going to see if I can find something to unscrew this. This is not how you should do this at home, really. No, I need an actual screwdriver. Oh no, that's terrible. This is where I've tidied up, and now I'm regretting tidying up because I've tidied up a screwdriver. Shocking, isn't it? I'm going to see if I've got a screwdriver over here. This is a really professional live stream, isn't it? It's great. Screwdriver. Okay. Oh, it fits. I thought I was going to have to search through my house for a screwdriver, then that would just be terrible. But no, there's one lying around. So we need 4 AAA batteries. That's the one thing I did make sure I had before the stream. So those of you who've just joined, then welcome to this live build of the new city passenger train, which is set 60197. Okay, I've got the controller, the battery's in the controller. It's now saying put the batteries in the battery box, which I'm also imagine is the receiver. There we go, it just goes on. I think, yeah, so there's a bit in the battery box that just comes out. So I'll put the batteries in here. I'd be surprised if they didn't allow power functions, if they didn't at least think of power functions in the Harry Potter train. I mean, if it comes without power functions, that just makes it cheaper to buy, which is a good thing. Which way did this go round? Yeah. But we'll find a way of adding motorised, or we'll find a way of motorising it, regardless of whether it's designed to have power functions or not. But I'd be surprised if they didn't. Yeah, train spotting, Cotead, that I guess is, I keep pronouncing it differently. PF in tender, like the Emerald Knight. Yeah, you can always do that, can't you? Or build it into a carriage or something like that, which is the way. Right, so I've got batteries in there, and apparently you've got to pair it. That's what it's telling me to do. So hold the bottom button, got a light there, got a light there, they're blinking. I think they've got to turn green, maybe, possibly. I don't know. They're flashing at each other. Maybe they're talking to each other, I don't know. Oh, there we go, green. You didn't have to hold it in, you just had to press it, so they're both green. So I guess that means they're linked and they're talking to each other now. And it's 10 different speed controls by the looks of it. So, right, we've got that through. Now actually onto the train and the building of the first locomotive. We've gone through one, so I just need number two. Two, get rid of these batteries. I wonder if there's a way of turning them off. Oh, it turned yellow. Looks promising. Who knows? It's gone yellow. So raw pranks, yep, seems to be a nice looking set. It does seem to be a nice looking set actually. It's pretty cool. I know some people are saying it's a shame that it's only got one locomotive, but I don't know, it's like the Emerald Knight. You can sort of, not the Emerald Knight, like the Horizon Express, buy two, then you get a complete train, you get a big train as well with 4 carriages. So it's kind of a nice sized train really, but I'm just going to empty these out. Get some wheels and everything like that in there. Okay, Christian Harry, are you planning on purchasing a second train to make this train complete? Yeah, I will be buying a second set eventually at some point, but for the moment I thought I'd just get the one. And I also got the cargo train today as well. The video for that will follow at some point. But it's pretty. It's coming up for midnight for me here, so if I seem a bit funny, it's because it's like really late. And I've been up since early o'clock, so Oh, it's asking for another sticker. Okay, it needs a sticker. Where did I put the sticker sheet? I've probably put it over here, haven't I? I think, or maybe not. Oh, I knew I would do this. I've misplaced the sticker sheet already. Okay, I will locate the sticker sheet in a minute. It's just asking me to put another sticker in there, but I can track it down in a bit. It's too much moving around and everything like that, so. Justin Strange, you're going to put a big Bricklink order for 6 extra carriages. That would be a very, very long train with 6 extra carriages. I mean, if you get 2 sets and then the 6, that's 10 carriages in between. You need a fair amount of power to pull a train that big. That's for sure. What have I done? If I can't find the stickers, this is going to be a bit. Right, it's not over there. I dropped the sticker sheet. Right, I'll keep on going and I'll try and find the sticker sheet as I go, but there you go. When it gets to the actual big engine, I'm going to have to find it, so hopefully it'll turn up. Oh, we're putting the motor in. Here we go. So the old Power Functions motor always used to come with the wheels and everything with the actual motor, but the wheels in this case have come separately as part of the train set, so that's interesting. Let's find another wheel. I think. See if we can get the wheels on kind of fairly evenly with these Technic pieces. Okay, so these additional parts here. So that's the motor put together. Stickers are inside the first book. Oh, that's a good call, man. Yeah, that's a good call. Nicely done. Nicely done. Sean L42, good job, man. Good job. Nice one. Yeah, I would have tidied it up, wouldn't I, when I put it away. That's nicely done, those. Right, okay, here we go. Putting the motor in, so it goes that way. Just into that third hole, and then we run the cable through the hole in the train base. So there we go, we've got that. So that's the first part of the train just done. Now for this part, so we need a 2x6. Little brown bits there. tear this open. I'm just going to cut it though. Makes it easier to open. Okay, we've got the 2 axles. So Gilbert Villanueva Jr., how did you get the set? Now, it was, I went into a local toy store today, not really expecting to find it because it's here in the UK. It's supposed to get released next weekend, next Sunday, July the 1st. And it was on sale. So I bought it over the counter along with the cargo train as well. So that was good. I was expecting to sort of have a busy weekend next weekend building and reviewing and all that, but no, it was here. So, and then I thought I could do an unboxing and I could do various different things, but might as well do a live stream and then you can ask questions and all this lot. So yeah, that's it. So we've got this little thing. Oh, I think this is, no, this goes at the front. So let's put that in there. So I've got the wheels in place with the motor. There's the lead coming out. Let's get this. So I think this is just the underneath of the train. Yeah, so bricked a lot. It said July the 1st for the UK, at least anyway. I know in the US there's the guys are saying that it's going to be 1st of August. On the Lego store it's saying 1st of August for release there, so maybe it's, I don't know, the time it takes to ship things or something, but yeah, it's not the same date for the US, for the UK, but yeah, as I said, I managed to get this today, which is like a week early even for the UK. I noticed someone else had done a video already of a speed build and everything. I can't remember who it was though. But, okay, so that's the train so far. Got the engine, and I can put the stickers on now because you guys found them for me, so that's very good. Oh, I should be using the brick separator, shouldn't I? I'm not. These are going to have my terrible fingerprints on them. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's all good. And we've got another one there. Okay, we've got the stickers on there. I'm going to put these on my laptop so I don't lose the stickers again. People have been shouting at the screen. They're over there. They're behind you. Okay, let's see. Got this. Turn it round. So this just goes on the end. New trains, here we go. Yeah, you do have to be careful with the transparent ones, especially if you've got, otherwise you end up with big fingerprints under them and stuff like that, and then, and trying to re-stick them, you can always see the marks where you've tried to sort of like unstick them and re-stick them again, and it gets messy, doesn't it? Okay, so far so good. It's coming along. This is where a sort of a second camera would be useful, and you can get close-ups, but unfortunately I don't have that facility at the moment. I'm sure it'll develop over time though, if we keep going with these. Okay, got a little window at the back. Oh, let's go out. There we go. There we go. That's it so far. I think I'm on step 30 so far. Justin's trains, do you have the green cargo train that came out with this train? Yes, I do. I bought the one passenger train and one cargo train as well. So I have both of those. So I'm going to have a busy day tomorrow doing videos on those. Whether I do a live stream for the cargo train, I'm not sure. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day, and then I've got a really hectic week, which is why I was hoping I'd get these next weekend. But I got them now, and I thought, well, why not do a live stream? Right, here we go. This is where I've got to get the right sticker on the right place in the right direction. Yeah, this will do. Okay, got a sticker on. Oh right, why not use the camera on my laptop? I'm not using software, I'm using a hardware device, and I can use a USB camera on the device, but I don't have a USB web camera. I do need to get one eventually, and then I'll be able to have a second camera that I'll be able to lift around and stuff, but I'm not, it's a bit of hardware that I'm using, so just to make things easier. I think I've worked out how to use it now, so this live stream, I did it first attempt, so getting better. It's James Box, was the toy store you bought them at an independent or something like a Toy Master? No, it was a big chain, so it's Smith's. Smith's toy store here in the UK. They had them on store. Oddly enough, it's the same shop where I bought my heavy haul train early as well, actually, 3 years ago. But that was only sort of like a couple of days early, not an entire week. But don't know whether I've just got. Oh, I'm putting this on the wrong end. Right, okay. Oh, here we go. Quick separator. Oh, no, I've done that. Okay. Oh, don't build when you're tired, folks. This is me making mistakes. Oh, what have I done? I've put that there. I've put this on the wrong way around, haven't I? Right, let's shift that there. Shift that there. Right. Yeah, I was building it a little bit wrong, but now it's right. Would have ended up with a backward train. Would have all looked wrong, but there we go. Hey, Captain Newcraft, okay, bye. Thanks for joining the stream. I know it's late for some people, it's late for me as well. But I'm gonna keep on going. So now I'm onto the front. Yeah, James Box is worth checking actually, so I really wasn't expecting them to be on shelves. I've been going in just in case they got added, but I wasn't really expecting them to put them on early. But yeah, I went in today and sure enough they were on the shelf, so I asked the guy to bring it down from the top shelf, and yeah, went home with a passenger train and a cargo train, which was really good. So Patrick Slawney, are you going to do another live stream tomorrow for the cargo train? I really want to get a review done of this train, but maybe a live stream tomorrow for the cargo train. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, Surf Dude, this is a build for a 6-year-old Dunk. Come on, man, smash it. Well, yeah, I know, I'm doing a bad job. It's midnight, I've had a really long day. Come on, man, give us a break. And I'm talking to you guys as well, you know. Cut me some slack, man, cut me some slack. To anyone who's new to the stream, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, Carter Blaster 25, 8-wide Lego trains are cool. Yeah, I don't do the 8-wide stuff at the moment, I'm just doing the 6-wide. Guys like Nater's Mox and stuff like that, he does amazing trains. If you look at the pen lug video I did, the black, I've forgotten what the name of it is, but the big black train that's sort of like a Blacktron design. Someone's also called it a Batman train as well. That's one of his. He does incredible trains with the Pennsylvania lugged Lego user group. So yeah, 70. Yep. I'll keep building. I'll keep building, man. Don't tell me off again. Right. So we've got this is kind of slightly different, I think. Someone's probably going to correct me, but it's slightly different to the old passenger train. It's actually a printed piece. I don't know if that's in focus, I don't think it is, but so the control console is actually a printed piece, it's not a sticker, so that's kind of cool. Just put that on there. Now the other thing is if it's a new power function system, are they going to bring out new power functions lights? Because lights on a train just make all the difference, don't they, really? And the old power functions lights are fairly reasonably priced as well, but you put some lights on a train and it just changes it completely to being sort of okay cool to like really cool, I think. So and it's a really cheap upgrade. So we'll see what happens with those. Hopefully they bring out more accessories for the new powered up system in the future. I imagine they've spent a fair amount of money developing it, so they want to make the most of it. So yeah. Would I ever design an 8 wide stud Lego train? Yes, I would like to work on an 8 stud Lego train. I'm going to do that probably in conjunction with friends from Brick Model Railroader, just as a help. It's not going to be a really complicated 8 stud wide, but just things that are going to be added to my railway probably need a decent looking engine in order to help. So I'll probably also ask for sort of like Nater's Mox. Okay, Blacktron Zephyr, Nater's Mox is in the chat and he built that, so Blacktron Zephyr. But it's worth checking out the video. It's got my little Class 8 in it, but it's also got his Blacktron Zephyr, and his is, I don't know, my little Class 8 shunter next to his train. It's sort of, yeah, it's funny, but he builds amazing trains. You can check him out on Instagram as well, so go check out his YouTube channel as well. He builds cool things, man. The Penlug guys just build amazing stuff. Right. Build, it's taking me ages just to build this. Everyone's going, we want to see the build. Right. So that's the front of the train, or the front of the locomotive, the engine on there. It looks pretty, it's a good solid construction. Previously with the old power functions they had to build in sort of where they were putting the IR receiver and the battery box and everything, but now it's just a sort of battery box with everything built into it, which is kind of cool. I think I'm getting on to close to bag number 3. I know this is going to take a bit of a while, but you know, I'm having fun building it whilst talking to you guys, so. Not trying to do a speed build on this one, eh? Oh, and we've got some little windows as well, with some little panes of glass. Is that a new bow plate piece in the front? I'm not sure. Is it? Has it happened with? Is that have been sort of helicopters and stuff? It's maybe it is. If you recognise that piece, then you can tell me if it's new or not. It's starting to take shape. Okay, that's that. Okay, yeah, the orange that we'll yeah. So Train Spotting just says when you put the stickers on the side on the orange part, just make sure that there's sort of no gaps and everything, otherwise you get the orange gaps in between. But then again, if you look at the way they've put them on the oh, actually on the train on the front, yeah, it does look like they've tried to put them as close as possible. So we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. I'm not promising anything though. Okay, I'm on bag number 3, I think, pretty much. Put these there. I've got some spare pieces left. Oh no, I've got some little tiles. Where did the little tiles go? I've got 3 little tiles and I haven't used any square tiles. Oh, here we go. That's an easy one. It's terrible when you get to the end of a bag or the end of an instruction bit and you have leftover pieces and then you suddenly realise that they're actually right in the middle of a build of a structural piece, and you've got to take the whole thing apart. But this one is an easy fix. So there we go. That's what we have at the end of bag 2. I'll put these spare pieces just aside. I've still got the sticker sheet, so I still know where that is. That's good. We'll try not to lose that again. Well, that's bag number 2. So we've got bag number 1. Instruction manual number 1's done. Instruction manual number 2, and I'm now on instruction manual number 3, which is bag 3. So bag 3's here. Potentially, I think we'll be adding this as well. So that's the front piece. I'm pretty sure that's new. You can tell me, but I've not seen it before. The bottom, the part on the bottom between the wheels is the same as like high-speed train. Yeah, that piece is the same, but I think we're talking about this one. I don't know. I've not seen. I don't know whether I've seen that. I don't know whether maybe it's in a sort of like a plane or something like that, but it could be slightly different to other pieces. I'm not sure. Wait until Jang's review and then he can tell us. I think that's the safe way to do it, I reckon. Brickset had a big list of new parts actually as well, so I went through it briefly, but I can't remember seeing anything like that. Oh, we're starting to build the roof of the train. The colour scheme is kind of really nice actually. It's not orange, it's the yellowy orange. It reminds, I don't know whether it's the same, it's the Chima yellowy orange they've used. If you ever bought too much Chima like me, you'll be very, very familiar with it. It's not quite yellow and it's not quite orange. So they're using that colour for it, which is good. It means I've got something to use my weird coloured Chima stuff now, which is good because I bought way too much of that stuff. But I kind of liked it. I know it's a bad admission, really, isn't it? I'm the one guy. I'm that guy that liked Chima. I thought it was cool. Anyway. I love yellowish orange. Yeah, yellowish orange, it's a cool colour. It's just when I'm always looking for yellow, I always end up picking up yellowish orange and going, no, it's not, it's not the right colour. But anyway. Okay, so we've got the top here, which is done. Kieran A. Hi guys, I like this. Hey Kieran, how's it going? Okay, James Box, it's called Light Bright Orange, I believe. Okay, Light Bright Orange, that's a good name, isn't it? It's not quite orange, it's not quite yellow. It's light and bright. Oh, I need a drink of water. Who have we got? I just go through, I think we've got some new people, so that's cool. DunksterBricks. Hey, how's it going? You're a yellowish orange or a light bright orange fan. Good stuff. Who else have we got? Ladies Mox, Train Spotting, Ketis de Arges, Surfer Dude, Rogers Roa, Kieran A. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I need to find out what these colours mean. It's the battery box is yellow now. I don't think that means it's off. Oh, it's gone red. Maybe that's, I don't know. We'll find out what the colours are later. I just don't want to have this turned on all the way through the stream, then try and run it and find out that the batteries are flat. because that wouldn't be very cool. You can check out the new t-shirts. They're available on Teespring. I think there's a link in the description. I wouldn't mind doing some more designs actually. I'm going to try and play about with some other designs, so we'll see how they go. See how successful these ones are first as well. But okay, so this is just pieces going onto the power brick, or the, not the power brick, the battery box and everything like that. What I would call the battery box, but I suppose it's the Bluetooth receiver and the transmitter and everything in there now. Yeah, later. I know. I just hope my batteries run out. It tells you to turn it on right at the beginning of the process, and I've just realised that if you've done that, then you're probably going to be, you know, building the train, and by the time you actually get to run the train, I'll see if it turns off. It's always got a light on ever since I pressed the button, so I don't know how you turn it off, which is kind of weird. I'll have to read the instructions. Who does that? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to connect. Oh, I'm connecting things. This is exciting. So I'm just going to put it. There's an A and a B slot there. If you look, A and a B. I'm just tells me to put it in A. So when I build the cargo train, I will be putting that into slot B. And because it's just the one cable going from the motor to the battery box, that is nice and tidy. I mean, previously the old power functions, you'd have cables going everywhere. I imagine if there doesn't seem to be a sort of a stacking system, so the power functions you could always, power functions 1, you could always sort of put a light, the lights kind of on top of the motors or something like that. But I imagine on this one you'd have to have the lights in channel B. And I suppose we'll see how many trains you can actually control with it, because then you'd have multiple controls and you'll be able to control the lights and the motor separately if you're running lots of trains. Yeah, whereas with the power functions I've normally ended up just putting them all together, the lights and the motors together, just because I'm running, well, several trains and I don't want to have to think about interference and things like that. So okay, there's the motor there, there's the battery box anyway. Okay, oh, that's supposed to be, I'll leave it in the train for a moment, but it's telling me to how to, I think this is just the sides of the train. Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay, so this train comes with a lot of these grill pieces, tons of them. And that's because the side of the train is made up of all these small little grill pieces. So that's kind of useful. So now I'm just doing the same repetitive task. I will look at this. So this is the first car. Yeah, I know, it's taken a long time, isn't it? But I don't know. I'm just having fun, chilling out with you guys. Okay, so there are different colours for different channel pairings of blue. Okay, right, that's maybe the, okay. Okay, so that's one side done. So I'm just going to mount it on the battery here. So that, oh, I see, okay, that's kind of cool. There we go, I'll show you guys. So it's just like that on the battery, and then it slots in to the train like that, or to the engine rather. It's not a train yet, it's only one loco, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. Do the other side. Okay, and now all the grill pieces again. So while I'm doing this, it means I can look at the chat, which is good. Yeah, so Lachlan Forster, yeah, one advantage is that I think there is less cables. Yeah, there's a lot. It does seem there are a lot less cables, but it would be nice to see if they're going to bring out some lights to go with these, just so we can have lights. But it looks like they've made provision for them, because they've got little some stuff just at the front of this engine for what I imagine could be lights. I know, I suppose we'll see. I really hope they do bring lights out. That would be cool. It would be a pretty easy thing to do, I think. They just need a new connector on them instead of the old Power Functions one. Yeah, so the IR receiver is in the battery box. It's not really an IR receiver, it's not infrared anymore, it's Bluetooth. I believe it's Bluetooth. I don't think it's Wi-Fi anyway, because it's not going to be sort of like entering passwords for your own home network and stuff like that. But this is really built in to the train. So I suppose we put the, oh, it's turned blue. It's gone. Okay, yeah, okay. So when I'm pushing it, okay. So if I push it here, I don't know if you can see that light. Oh, I've got a light shining on it. There we go. So I'll push this and it should just turn colour, so it's green and it's gone sort of a yellow. That's gone red and then it's back to blue again. So yeah, at different channels, like who said that? Someone said that. Yeah, James Box. So there are different colours for different channels. So yeah, it looks like you change it. How you turn it off, I have no idea. I'm going to have no battery power by the time we try and go and run this. Although it should work now, shouldn't it, really? Oh, yep. Okay, and then the red button just stops it, so you've got the up and down, and it says it's like 10 different speeds, so you've got sort of like, yeah, 10 different speeds to run it at, from 1 all the way up to 10. That'll be interesting to see what 10 is, for sure, but that's it. But I don't see any way of... Oh, okay. This turns as well. Here we go. Didn't realise that. I wonder what that does. We'll find that out as well. See, I'm a sort of fountain of information that's completely and utterly useless at the moment, aren't I? But there you go. Those turn and spin as well. So that's interesting. By the time I do the review, I will find out what all these things do. But this is me investigating a new product just like you, really. So it's all the fun bit, really, isn't it? So let's have a look. Right, let's build all of this. So it looks like there's a gap, okay, to the, yeah, we'll find out how they've done a little switch to hit the button for the Bluetooth battery box. So I'm going to call it, and no, it's probably going to be called the something else. Right, so now I need to put the big sticker on the front. It's just a high pressure point. See if we get this to work. Everyone's telling me to use the I'm not going to change my technique at the moment, mainly because if I do, I'll do it wrong. Okay, there's the first one done. Looks okay. Not too much of a gap. I didn't want it to go too close, otherwise you end up overlapping, and then that's just bad as well. Alright, I'll do this upside down. I'm right-handed, so it's when they get all staticky and they try to stick to the plastic as well. That's kind of That can be disastrous as well. Here we go. Oh, this one's difficult. So much pressure. No. This one's not going on as easily. Here we go. Yep, there, that'll do. Yep, just. There we go. So there's that side done as well. I can live with that. It's good enough for me. Okay, got this. Da-da-da. This is where the canopy gets added for the front of the train. It's kind of cool. So we're still going with the light, bright orange colours that are going in. Oh, we're building the canopy. This canopy that's the front window is the same as the one on the orange tram. So that's just the window piece that they've used for it. And then connect it on like that, and that opens. This is looking pretty cool. Got two little lights. So I'm pretty sure they must have lights in the works to bring out soon, and that means we'll be able to have headlights just pointing out the front of the train. And we put it on the front there. So there are two little tiles with the middle studs there, and it's just going to attach on that. I think my tummy's rumbling, if you can hear that. Probably not, hopefully. Oh wow, that looks. I think that's a really nice looking engine. The build quality is excellent, actually. It feels really solid. It feels probably a bit more solid than the last one, 60051. That's fantastic. I think I've still got to put the pantograph on it. Pantograph, isn't it? It's late, people, it's late. You can correct me if you want. Oh, I think I wasn't watching the... Let's see the pantograph. There we go. Yep, okay. I know, it's late. It's so late. All right. Okay. I'm just putting the on and off button. Well, I need to find out how to turn it off, actually. It's still... Found out how to get it to cycle through channels. Just... not how to turn it off when you want to save your battery. Because these aren't rechargeable, people. Not the ones that I've put in it, anyway. Okay, and this just, by the looks of it, this is the button, as it were. Got a little sticker there saying the grain. And it just, I think, just rests on that, which is interesting. Yeah, it just rests in there. Nothing holding it on. It's good enough, I think. What's it doing? Yeah, so when you press the button down, it's just changing the colours, which probably just changes the channel. So how do you get it on and off? That's... I don't know. We will find out. Is red? Red appears to be a channel, so it doesn't mean off. I'll have a look at the, once I've built this, I'll have a look at the instructions and see if we can find some more information about the actual powered up system. I think I've got everything there. It's all built, so that's complete. So let's go back to the front. See if it find out. This is bag number 3, so I need bag number 2. Not bag number 2, instruction number 2. So when it goes orange, apparently that means that the battery's low, but I don't want to get battery low, I want it to turn off. One time stops the train. Oh, you hit the green button here for 5 seconds apparently, and it should turn off. So let's have a look. Let's change the colour of the light. So it's on blue. Hopefully you can see the light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flashes and it's off. Okay, so there you go. So if you want to turn these off, you hold the green button on the controller down for 5 seconds and it will turn it off. There you go. Problem solved. Oh, wait a minute, James Box, what are you saying? Okay, James Box, yes, you put it in the chat. I'm not looking at the chat though, am I? I'm trying to do this. We get there, we all know now. But it says in the instructions that 5 seconds, you hold it down to 5 seconds, so there you go. I reckon I'm just going to keep on going. So that means I'm just going to get more and more tired. And this chat's just going to go downhill as we go. So anyway, right, I need instruction book number 4. Here we go. This is going to be one heck of a live stream, isn't it? What's that, an hour and 10 minutes so far? It's not terrible, is it? We've still got people actually in the chat as well, which is really good. Trains with Adam. Okay, rotating the controls doesn't do anything. It's just to suit your needs of how you would like to be positioned. That's nice of them. They can just do that. That's good. Okay, we now know. Yeah, LED lights will be a lot better. That's cool. Yeah, new rechargeable battery coming out, but then you got to buy a new Lego charger for it. Yeah, I think it's this is a completely new system, isn't it? Really, it's so. All right, put that at the front. You can still see it. That's good. Let's see, what bag are we on now? I imagine we're on bag number 4. Since we just did bag number 3. Okay, so far 2 minifigures. There's going to be more though. So we've got the train driver. I imagine he's supposed to be in the cab. I haven't put him in the cab though. That's bag number 4. I've got another person. She's got the coffee chain torso. If you're familiar with the last city set that came with the orange tram and everything, there was a sort of a coffee cabin. This minifig looks similar to that kind of design, so I put her on the platform as well. Okay, and this I can see sausage and a croissant and stuff, so I think I'm building, yeah, I'm building the sort of like their car with the cafeteria in it, the restaurant car. Carter Blaster 25, I wish Lego builds more steam trains, seeing as the steam train era is bigger, which gives bigger variation of Locos. Yeah, I'm sure there are lots of people that agree with you. I wouldn't say no to more steam trains personally. I would love them to bring out sort of a variation of smaller sets, just so we can sort of buy Locos, not necessarily with power functions either, but just ones that we could add power functions if we wanted to. But that would be kind of cool. I don't think anyone particularly would object. And it also, if they just bring out engines and things, it would mean they'd have sort of like some cheaper sets to buy and collect as well. Because these are getting expensive. The cargo train especially, I mean, that's like $179.99. That's a lot of money for the cargo train. I think, anyway, in my personal opinion, that's the last cargo train went up to about 150, 149.99, and this one's another, what, 29.99, another 30 quid. That's a big price tag, isn't it? I know things get more expensive, but it's going to, well, I know there are a lot of fans of trains and stuff, and well, they're expensive, aren't they? So, and I'm in a fairly privileged position to be able to buy these. But yeah, hey Al Hayes, RC, thank you, you're appreciating my multitasking, my attempt at multitasking anyway. Thank you, man. It's good to have you on the chat. I know it's late, isn't it? So cool. Right, we're adding more stickers as we go. Oh, here we go. How many stickers have I? Right, okay, so there's one of these transport stickers at each corner of this. I was just double checking so I didn't overdo it. Last thing I want to do is run out of stickers halfway through wondering why I've put them on places where they didn't need to go, but hey. For those of you who have just joined the stream, then welcome to this live build of the, I'm going to try and remember, no I'm not, I'm going to look at it, 60197, I can't remember the number yet. Soon I'll have it off pat and be like, wow, he knows the set numbers off by heart, but at the moment. How much was the passenger train? I got this, I believe, I don't have the receipt on me. I think it's 119.99. I think it is. I can actually let's have a look at the Lego shop. Sets. I will tell you exactly how much it is with interests. And go to trains. Yeah, so 119.99, that's how much the passenger train is. And then the cargo train, like I said, the new cargo train is 179.99, that's pounds. That's not dollars or anything like that. I'm not sure how much it costs in the US or anywhere else. These are all UK prices I'm saying, but yeah. I know it's a new system and everything, but the old passenger train went up to sort of like £109, so that's an extra tenner and it's kind of a similar set. Whereas the cargo train, both of those on the Lego store were like £149.99, and the new cargo train being £179, that's like a £30 increase. So I'm not sure, maybe they've just added a few more pieces, and if people are going to buy a cargo train they're going to go all out and buy the cargo train. I figure that's what they're thinking, but I suppose the cargo train is more of a play set as well. It's got more in it, hasn't it? So you're not just buying the train or the track, you're buying everything else that goes with it. It's more a complete experience, I suppose. But yeah, it's kind of one of those, yeah, I don't know. To me, that's a price point that makes me think twice about buying it, really. But no doubt, toy stores will get it and then it will get reduced at some point. So. Okay, so here is the restaurant car that's coming along. Whether it's called a restaurant car or not, I don't know. I should have read the description on the Lego store actually. Let's have a look. So on the Lego shop, there we go. What does it say? Opening window, blah, blah, blah. Oh, a cafe cart, so they've called it a cafe cart. There we go, that's what they've called it. Right, let's see where, oh no, have I built the wrong, yeah, I've put stuff in the wrong place again. Here we go. This is where brick separators are so useful. Okay, I've got that so far. Oh, this is where our croissant goes in. Oh wow, they've got a hot dog bun as well. I don't know why I'm getting excited about a hot dog bun. That's kind of cool. I know they're not new pieces, but it's a hot dog bun. It's good. It's just making me hungry now. That's not good. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, there's another table that goes in. So I'll build the table first. Doing it in the wrong order really, but anyway. Not paying attention. Okay, copious amounts of coffee. Is going to get drunk here. So that's done. I'll start building the actual walls of the carriage or the cafe car. DunksterBricks. Personally, I really like the passenger train. I think it's a really good looking train actually. I like the colour scheme, very colourful. A lot more colourful than the last 60051, the white one. Yeah, adding a bit of colour is good. People have pointed out that it's sort of a similar colour scheme to the Eurostar as well. It kind of also reminds me of sort of like old British Rail 125s as well. It's sort of a similar thing, although they were yellow and blue rather than light bright orange. But yeah, it is good that they've brought some colour into it though. It's good. Okay, that's a sticker for the coffee car, and I've got or the cafe car. I could probably do with some coffee. That's probably what the problem is at the moment. Okay, another sticker with a mug. That's just little stickers like that going on the side of the cafe car. Oh, got the hot dog. Hot dog. Right. Oh, it's a little window as well. That's cool. The 2015 heavy haul train is great. Yeah, I think the train, the engine, and the sort of I don't know, the hopper car was great. It was a bit odd that they put a helicopter in there and a digger. I thought it was, I mean, it was a complete play set, admittedly, but as a train set, I don't know, maybe not a helicopter. Helicopters, we get lots and lots of helicopters in Lego sets, and paying lots of money for a train set and then getting a helicopter for it was only a little bit, and you could use the car for other things, like the flatbed sort of wagon that came with it. You could use it for other things, but I thought it was a bit of an odd choice. Because if you buy a train set, you want a train set really, whereas the blue cargo train was a really good train set. You had the, you know, you had the cargo depot and you had a truck that went with it, and it all kind of worked together as a train, whereas, well, they do give us a lot of helicopters, and I understand that. I mean, one of my favourite sets when I was younger, when I was small, was a police helicopter. That was a fantastic little set. We're going back a long time now though, 30 years or something, crazy. But yeah, the digger was cool, but digger on its own, in its own set, would have been kind of good as well. But the heavy haul train engine is a nice looking engine, it's good. I mean, it brings a bit of colour. You've got the yellow cargo train that was a similar kind of engine, then the red cargo train, so it gives you variation in colour and everything, doesn't it? So it's yeah, and the crane is pretty cool actually in the heavy haul train. It's not, I didn't find it was that robust. I kind of it tended to sort of fall apart if you wanted to do too much with it, but it was an alternative sort of crane that we got anyway. But in the new cargo train, of course, you got the crane actually on as part of the rolling stock, which is really good, which I think is fantastic. But if you've joined the stream, then this is the passenger train live build. I figured I would do a live build instead of just building it offline. And then we can all discuss the set together, and I can tell you stuff that I might know about it and then get corrected by you guys. So there you go. It's fantastic. It'd be interesting to see if they do bring out another creator train, actually. That would be kind of cool. So in the cafe car, you've got sort of like there's a hot dog there and a little coffee machine with a red mug. Apparently there are 4 minifigures with this set. I read on the Lego site, so. And for those of you who are, well, if you're still watching, then you would have known that this isn't really a prepared stream. I just wanted to build it and hang out with you guys for a bit of something different. But I will try and do a review and sound like I know what I'm talking about. It'll be good. For sure. So who's still about? Here we go. Surf Dude, hey. Oh, is there a new creator train? I have not seen that. In that case, if you're discussing a creator train I don't know anything about. What do you prefer, 2014 cargo train or 2018 cargo train? Well, okay, so the 2018 cargo train I haven't yet built, but I mean it does look really reminiscent of the sort of the cargo train deluxe, the green one, which is pretty cool. They've updated it and it works with that. Are we talking a blue cargo train? Because the blue cargo train is like my favourite train, and not just because it's a really good set, but because when I do the train track setups that I've done in the past and everything, that train, that engine is the one that I test my tracks with, because it just runs on everything. The way I think it's just the way I've modified my one slightly, but it's just a really reliable engine for me anyway. And yes, I really like that, and I like the set as well. It's kind of it's just a really good train set, as in. But yeah, I haven't had a look at that. I haven't even, well, it's still in its box, just sort of like off camera. Okay, so I've added this. There's the cafe car built up there. I guess I'm getting close to needing another bag open, and then I can put wheels on this thing. Do you know there's a Lego Hogwarts Express polybag? Okay, no, I didn't know there was a little polybag. That's kind of cool. Okay, so if there is a creator train on the go, then that would be pretty amazing. I mean, it's like it has been over 3 years since they released a new train, and they're releasing these two, and then the Hogwarts Express, and then if they release a creator train as well, man. Maybe they've been listening to everyone who's going, we're really big train fans, would you give us some trains? But that's fantastic, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just putting the end on. That fits on like that. So on my other trains, on my old power functions, I always used to sort of take these out here just because I was running cables from one end of the train to another. I don't know how, yeah, it'd be interesting to see, how you can, because obviously I've added double motors and lights in either end of the train, so I wonder if that's possible with the new system or not, or whether we'll just have to have the one engine. I mean, they must recommend buying 2 of these trains, so I wonder how it will work together. That's another interesting thing. that I'll need to work out and figure out and see what's going on. Okay, here we go. This bit goes there. Ooh, window. I think I'm on another bag now. Unfortunately, I won't be able to have this running anywhere because I don't have enough space at the moment. It's yeah, this table's too small to set up an oval, and the Dunkton Railway is kind of, there's no bridge up at the moment, and it would take a little time, but we'll build it, have it completed, and then I'll get it running for the review at least, I think. Okay, I think I've done it. I've got spare sausage. Yeah, okay, so this is the end of what, bag 4. Got a cafe car, no wheels or anything, but it's coming along nicely. You know what I've done, don't you? I've forgotten to put the couplers on there, so we'll work out where they go in a bit as well. But that's that. Let's see, next bag possibly. Yep, bag number 5. Bag number 5, we've got the roof pieces and everything like that. So, oh yeah, surfer dude. Yeah, sorry man. I could probably put a bridge up and get something, but the Lego room behind the camera, there's loads of stuff on the track. I can try and get it running somehow, but it's going to take so long to get it built. And you can sort of see it running a little bit, but you can tell this is a really planned live stream. Isn't it? I've been out all day. It's been a busy day. Yeah. Where's the coupler? Yeah, the coupler's still on the table, but it hasn't got anything to sort of couple to at the moment, to connect to. Once I get this done, we'll put the coupler on and get it done. Okay, these are the axles. Just unboxing here. Right, we're back on the carriage. I did say at the beginning of the stream, actually, if you weren't here at the beginning, that I haven't got enough room to set up some of the track. But I'll get footage of it running tomorrow or something. So. Here we go. Yep, the couplers, I know the couplers are not on train, they're all here, aren't they? They're all here. Okay, I'll put this on, here we go. Now I've pointed that out, everyone's going to go nuts, aren't they? So here we go, right. There we go, put it back on. There we go, the coupler is on the train. I'll put it close, there. Everyone can breathe a sigh of relief now. There we go. Right, it's the tiles put in for the roof, and now I'm just putting the roof together. I mean, these are similar pieces to the 60051, the old high-speed passenger train, so it's the same roof pieces, except it's just different colours. So these just go together like this. It's the dark blue as well. It's sort of, is that navy blue? It's more of a navy blue to me. Whether it's called navy blue, I'm not sure. But it's a nice colour scheme though. It really is a nice colour scheme. You've done a good job. Right, I've lost the tile. Where is it? 1x4 tile piece. Oh. Hiding away. Cool, so we've got this, which is the roof piece to the carriage, the cafe car. Okay, I'll just go back to the chat. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they're on. Okay, someone's commenting on that there's no doors. But I don't know, the doors would add more pieces on a created train. That's understandable because it's a brick piece, but these ones start adding other complications. You can always lift the roof off. I mean, it's a funny way to enter a train, admittedly, but I'm sure minifigures are fairly used to it by now. Been doing it since the 80s, I think. Okay, so that's the roof on the cafe car. It's looking good. Now we're working on the underside. So just put this together like this. Yeah, 7938 and 7939 is the, let's see, 7938, that's the red cargo train, isn't it? The older red one. That is a good looking engine, I do like that. Hey 77 Gadgets, how's it going? Oh, my throat was a bit dry. Yeah, that engine's good. The 7938, the red one, and the battery box that's red as well is pretty cool. It's kind of annoying that you can't get a rechargeable battery box that's the sort of like same colour, but it's a small price to pay for that. It's just the 4 wide sort of like Loco part of the front. It just sets it apart, and it is, yeah, that's a good looking engine. It's a good train set as well, actually. All the bits you get in it. Okay, so I've got to put more stickers on it. These are just the, what is it, the water and oil and electrics and pneumatics kind of thing. So I'm just going to put the electrics. So people know where to service things. Okay, that's one side, and yeah, water on oil sticker just goes on the other side. So we'll put that there. Then that just pops on the bottom. Let's try and get it fairly central. Okay, so there we are. Now we've got to put the wheels on, no doubt, and of course the couplers, which is extremely important. Otherwise the train won't be able to connect, and you'll just have a bunch of loose carriages. So there you go. That's advice from DunksterBricks there. Make sure your couplers are on. Don't forget to put them on. So okay, here we go. Got one magnet and another magnet there. Just got to put the axles on the wheels and everything, and then clip those on, and we should have wheels on the cafe car. So what's going on in the chat? Here we go. Douglas McBricken, hi. Hey do. Were the stickers on the nose piece a pain like the last one? One of them was a bit dodgy, but I managed to get them on. So yeah, I don't know. It's not. They're pretty big stickers, but I thought they went on fairly well. Wasn't so bad. I think it's probably easier just because you've got the dark blue on the light bright orange colour, and yeah, there could probably be a, I don't know, I didn't find them such a problem. So, but they are fairly big stickers though, putting on those on on the actual front of the train. I imagine even if you sort of like left a gap so there was a bit of the sort of like the yellow, the orangey colour, I don't think that would be that much of a problem. Just because the blue and the light bright orange is such a nice colour scheme, I don't think it would be really that problematic to see them. Right, here we go. We've got so there we go. I think I might have left out a piece because I've got a 2x2 dark grey tile. We've got wheels, we've got couplers, and we've got a cafe car there, which is kind of cool. I'll put these straights together and then I've got some track to put it on. There's the logo. There's that. And my laptop's in the way for the next carriage, isn't it? But anyway. There we go. That's 2/3 of the train built. Right, what else? I wonder where this 2x2 tile goes. I've left something out. That's not good. Ooh, I see. Okay. Right. Let's get this fixed. I think I've left out a tile just on this piece. Okay, interesting. I've actually left out two 2x2 tiles, but I've only got one of them. Where's the bag? What bag was this? Number 5. It's not in bag number 5. I've probably misplaced it somewhere or something like that. I'll have a look. But yeah, I don't have, okay. I do not have a 2x2 tile. Was it under here? It's under here. It's under the instruction manual. See, always check under or in the instruction book if you lose a piece, because the amount of times I've found them in there, it's crazy. There we go. Right, that's complete now. Everything is present and correct. So now that's instruction book number 4 done. Final book number 5. So here we go. Oh wow, this is, yeah, it's got a little suitcase piece and everything, so we'll put the minifig together as well. So to those of you who have just joined the stream or joined it a little bit ago, then welcome. Good to have you in the stream. I figured this was, I can either build it on my own or stream it, and then can talk about the train while I'm building it. So let's build this out. So where's the other minifigure? Okay, so there are 4 minifigures in the set, and all of them only have one face apart from the 4th one. So she's got a face, I don't know if you can see that, it's not going to focus, but there's 2 faces, one sort of like a sleepy face and the other one's a very happy face. When I do a review I do proper close-ups and stuff like that, so we've got, let's put that to the end. So we've got the 4 minifigures there. Oh, and a suitcase as well. And there is, okay, there's a Lego set tile as well, 2x1 Lego set tile, and that goes in the suitcase. So this lady here has a suitcase. Alright, is that going to clip in? Yep, just about. That'll do. Right, back to the train, last one. Let's get these pieces out here. More stickers are going on. So I just check, let's have a look who's going on. Okay, so Christian Harry, orange flat tile would look good to finish the roof section on all 3 rooftops. Yeah, I suppose it would, yeah. Bit of tiling. Getting rid of the studs maybe, if you like the smooth look. That's pretty cool. So when will this set be released in the UK? So this set is supposed to be released on 1st of July. I went into my Smith's toy store and got it off the shelf today. So officially it hasn't been released, but I suppose it's up to whatever toy store shop you're near. It was right on the top shelves actually, it wasn't really on the proper shelves, but it was still on display in the shop, and I asked if I could get one, and yeah, I got hold of it today. So I got this, and I also got the cargo train as well. But I do a live stream of this one. Do I do a live stream of the cargo train? I'm not sure. I kind of would like to get a review of this one filmed tomorrow. Whether I have time to stream the build of the cargo train as well and do a review of it, I'm not sure. We'll see. So just put these stickers on. There we go. And this is the passenger car, I guess, where everyone's going to sit and put their luggage. Yeah, we've got lots of seats going in here now, so this is cool. Chair and table, or chairs and table. Chairs, table. So I guess the minifigures can go into the cafe car, get a croissant, a hot dog and a coffee, and then come back to their place where they're sitting and then eat it at their table. You've got the grey in the colour scheme as well. I suppose the difference between the grey and the blue and the yellow. Yeah. Quite nice. Reminiscence of the old Metro liner as well, the grey, isn't it? So fit in with that. Oh, I heard something fall on the ground. Okay. Yeah. That's not related to this set. That's just a random Lego piece. That's good. I think this is a really nice looking train so far. The colour scheme is really nice. It's good seeing some colour going into these and everything. This is yeah, just looks really, really fantastic. Okay, I've got a dog in here. If you see, I'm stroking. She's saying night to night because it's like, what's the time now? 20 past 1 in the morning. Wow. Different kind of time zone. Douglas Mook Bricken, Dunkster needs a bigger house for bigger layouts. Yeah, I need a bigger house. I need a, yeah. Yeah, well, basically my Lego room is a double sort of room. It's a small double room as well, but yeah, I have run out of space really. I don't know. It's a decent size for just running a small layout and everything. It's pretty good. It means I have to stay tidy with things, or at least attempt to be tidy with things, which is not my strong point, to be honest. So it forces me to be more organised. I don't know, if I had more space I'd just spread out more and get more stuff, which isn't always useful, is it really? Okay, just putting the stickers on so that people know that this is the passenger carriage with all the seats. I think I've got that correct, yep. Yeah, Greenock, yeah, so yeah, I'll be getting a second one of these passenger trains eventually, but for the moment I just wanted to make sure I had at least one of them, just more out of I wanted to find out about the new sort of, it's the new powered up system. I keep calling it power functions, but it's not. It's the new powered up system with the Bluetooth and everything. Actually, I haven't read that it's officially Bluetooth. That's just kind of like me with rumour, but the fact that it works with a phone, I imagine it would be Bluetooth. I guess it's pairing. It's the same as the sort of like the Lego Boost system, similar to that. Gotta say, building a Lego set is like reading a really good book. You kind of want to finish it, but you kind of don't want to finish it. Just it's one of those situations. But we're nearly there. I know you probably all want me to finish it and get it done, but yeah. See, yeah, that goes that way round, and then we've got these. Oh, Glenn Holland. Hey, Glenn Holland. Welcome to the stream. Hey, dude, how's it going? So, yeah, this is the new passenger train. I figured I would do a live stream just because I don't know, it's more fun than building stuff on my own. So let's get this on. How's it going, Glenn? Yes, the new colours, the colours for this train are really, really nice. Big B, oh, Big B Bricks. Hey, dude, how are you? Welcome to all the new people who have joined the stream. I'll see if I can sort out some sort of thing with track and everything. Now, what am I doing? Right. Trying to keep it together to build these. Goes there. Wow, I think I've almost. Oh right, there's another bag. I was getting confused then. Oh, it's late. It's late for me anyway. It's nearly 1:30 in the morning, so you'll excuse me if I kind of seem confused at certain bits, but yeah. Bag number 7. This is the final bag. Here we go. Okay, so Rotzel Fits is this train for sale where I live. Yeah, it was. I went into my toy store not expecting it to be for sale, but it was on the shelf, so I managed to get it today, which is pretty cool. It was so it's a week early. In the UK, it's supposed to come out on 1st of July. I did see someone else had done sort of like speed builds and a review of the new trains. But yeah, I was kind of surprised to see it had been put on shelves. But hey, these things happen. I will be doing a proper sort of video of this, trying to review it, and maybe possibly a video all about the new powered up system once I work it out and find out what's really going on with it. I haven't downloaded the app to my phone yet, so I need to do that at some point, probably tomorrow after I've had a good night's sleep, I think. Yeah, I'm surprised. I think Lego were kind of missing a trick when they could promote things like this. Because obviously BMR, you guys, Brick Model Railroader, doing a review on it early would be good. I mean, it'd be fantastic if they sent it to sort of like guys like me as well, but it seems they miss a trick for release and everything like that, and publishing it. Or promoting it rather, not publishing. Because there's lots of us that are hyped up about it, but it seems to have been sort of a very quiet release for me personally. I think it felt like it anyway, because it was sort of like they released it at the toy fair and everything, and there were some pictures of it, I think, and then obviously the leaked pictures that end up all over the place. But new trains are a big deal, I think, anyway. There are lots of other people that would think it's a big deal, so they could hype it up and do a really cool release. But hey, that's my opinion anyway. Oh right, okay, so the app on the phone has the sort of whistles and horns and stuff like that, and a bit of effects, yeah. That makes sense. It'd be interesting to see what happens with the apps, because it's sort of like if you do an app on a phone, then you've got sort of operating system releases for the phone, for the smartphone, or for the tablet, and therefore you need to keep the app updated. So in 10, 15 years, you know, what's going to happen to the app? It's probably not going to be around, so you lose some of the functionality of your train, basically. And then it will move on to a different system, sort of a newer system. But we'll all have to keep sort of old smartphones lying around with old operating systems just so we can use the funky noises on the app or something like that. But hey. So let's have a look at the chat. DunksterBricks. Oh, T4 boy, sorry. Hey T4, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. And that's the roof on the passenger train, on the carriage with the seats. So there we go. Again, grey, blue, and light bright orange. Need to remember these 2x2 tiles this time around, so I'll get those on before I forget. And we've got stickers to put on with the hydraulics and the pneumatics, or electrics and pneumatics rather, not hydraulics. And we've got water and oil sticker, so that's the sticker sheet exhausted now. Yeah, so DunksterBricks is just saying apparently Lego don't do so well on the train stuff, but I don't know. I suppose they release a set and it's always got power functions, and they're quite pricey, but they indulge us with releasing them every so often, I suppose, which is kind of cool. But I'm surprised they, I don't know, there are lots of us that are train fans, aren't there? And you've got the model railway enthusiast as well, and it's a different type of railway experience, I suppose. And I suppose if you want to build the model railway stuff, then you have to build sort of like the 8 stud wide and all this lot, or the 9 stud wide, and it just brings on a different challenge for sort of building a railway, I suppose. Right. This is the wheels added. Got that. I'm not going to put the minifigures actually in the train at the moment. Let's see. Right, I need to move my laptop around a bit. Give myself a bit more space. I'll get some curves in. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I don't think an oval fits on this table, to be honest. No, there's no chance of getting that. Anyway, so I will get it running at some point, but it's not going to be in this live stream, unfortunately. Actually, I could let's see if we turn it on. So by turning it on, I think you hit both buttons and then it should pair. I think, yep, it's paired. And then so on the controller you've got the red button in between, which is the sort of like the kill button or the stop button, and then 10 speeds of going forwards and backwards. I'll have to test that on a sort of a bigger layout. I don't actually have the Dunkton layout, and it's a fixed camera as well. But that's the oh, here we go, lights question. So at the back of the instruction manual, we've got it's got a picture of the passenger train and some track packs as well, but down the bottom there's another saying the light pack as well. So there you go. So I'm not sure when they're going to release the lights, but there are lights coming, which is fantastic. That's really good to know. So there you go. And they've got some sort of, and they've got the new track packs anyway, which replace the old ones, which I think we kind of knew about anyway. But yeah, the lights are coming. When they will come, I do not know. I haven't seen anything. Maybe you guys in the chat have, or anything like that. And oh yeah, and if they release a new train station, that would be pretty cool as well, wouldn't it? So 3, 4. So we've got 5 instruction booklets. You've got the controller, the new battery. For those of you who joined late, what I will do is I'll pull out, if I can, and I'll turn the battery off. So you hold the power button here for 5 seconds, flashes a bit, and that should communicate with in here, and that turns it off as well. But let's see if I can actually get this in, or do I need the brick separator? Okay, so this part here, oh actually yeah, the battery box is kind of difficult to take out actually. I thought they would have had the whole thing, yeah, a bit easier to take out, but it's not. But it looks like it's a nicer system. Just you do, okay, there we go. We take the tiles out and you've got the whole battery system there. If I separate this, I'll show you. There we go. So I guess with the AAA batteries, you just unscrew that and take out the AAA batteries. and then it just slots in quite nicely in there, and then you can just put tiles on. I haven't arranged the cable quite right there, but you get the picture. And the battery Bluetooth thing is there, so it's a really nice, from building it, it's a really nice engine actually, and it's a really nice train. The build feels very solid indeed. The colour scheme's really nice. I mean, I love that. The blue, the yellow, the grey, it all works together to make a really nice looking engine. We've got a normal oval of track, which is sort of 2 straights at each side of the oval and the full circle sort of going around, and a small train station as well. So there's the train station and the 4 minifigures. But there you go. That's it. That's it for this stream. I will, like I say, try and put a full review together, which will be a much shorter, a much more concise video than this, but I figured it was more fun just to have a live stream, build it and hang out with you guys. So thanks for joining the stream, thanks for hanging out. We found out a little bit more about the passenger train and everything like that, and it is becoming available. It says 1st of July for the UK, United States is 1st of August I believe, but you never know, it may turn up in a shop near you just earlier like it has for me. But yes, Glenn, I will go and get some sleep now. It's, what is it, 1:30 in the morning. So but thanks for spending the time with me. It's been great. I've enjoyed your company, and I will sign off. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. And now I've got to work out how to end the stream. This is it. Oh, there we go. So yeah, catch you later guys, thanks.